Hey there, friends. It's Summer with HammondsNest.com, and I have a really super simple project to show you. I think it's pretty neat that you can use this one little pot. I just have a miniature clay pot here and some Saran Wrap, okay? So follow along with me. You're going to see we're using this as a mold, okay? So then I have some Kraft paper. Just you can use any kind of regular brown paper or Kraft paper, and I've just got random pieces. Those random pieces along with some Mod Podge glue, and kind of what I'm doing here is paper mache. So I'm going to start layering these pieces on top of each other, strengthening this mold that we're making, because we're going to pop that pot off later and you'll see that plastic is a barrier. And I'm just going to kind of speed this up for you. Obviously, y'all know I like to kind of get to it and show you what we're doing. But all I'm doing is a little bit of glue, paper down, glue on top of it. So I'm kind of going ahead and taking care of both of those steps, the glue under and the glue over, while I'm doing this. Okay, then you have to let that dry. But while that is drying, I'm going to just like pull out this really pretty, it's kind of like a muslin type fabric. It's lightweight. It's kind of an ivory cream color if you can't tell, and it's got like little brown natural specks in it. It's really beautiful. I use it a lot. But I've just got some pieces that I ripped, and I just did that by cutting a little slit and then pulling and ripping. I'm using the painter's tape here just to kind of hold my 3 pieces in place. Now the length of whatever pot you're using or whatever, you'll kind of see what I mean. It's not as super important that you know exactly what length, but I'm braiding it just like a traditional braid, and I'm creating a long piece to work with. And once I have that long braided piece, see, and my pot is dry, I'm going to actually take the hot glue and I'm going to attach it to the side of the pot there, and I'm going to wrap it around. So this braided fabric is just going to keep getting glued down and glued down around, and I'm showing you how it all kind of comes together so you could give it a try too. Now, when I get to the end here, see, I'm snipping it off and then I'm putting a little hot glue. So you can't really tell where it starts and stops. You really can't. You have to look very hard. So then I just pick up with whatever braided fabric I had left, and I kept going. And I did that until kind of just setting it right on top of each other until it was wrapped. Now, if you do give this a try, you could do it on all kind of different size pots. See how pretty that is so far? You could do it on all kinds of different size pots and different kind of molds and really just have fun with it. I'm just trying to show you a really fun technique of creating a mold with decoupage and then using it like this. So pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna put this last one. This little pot that I used ended up needing 4 stacks, 4 layers, braids on top of each other, and it worked out really nicely. So I'm just kind of pulling. Now, I would say, depending on what kind of paper you use, make sure it is neutral, because you can kind of see some of it will peek through a little bit there. And then as a final little detail on mine, I decided to use the same fabric and cut a circle to give the bottom a nice finished look. It's not necessary, just one of those extra steps I took. Now here, all right, I'm pulling this plastic back around to the edge, and with a little persuasion, just a little nudge, I was able just to kind of wiggle that terracotta pot out. Now, as that Mod Podge continues to dry and set up, it gets harder than you would imagine. It's pretty strong. You could essentially use the same pot to make multiples. Now, here on this end shot that I'm showing you all staged and pretty, I just filled it with some paper in the bottom. Then I put some moss and succulents and cotton. It turned out really cute. And I did one with a bigger pot just to kind of show you how 2 different sizes look. Now, isn't this neat? Think of all the different things you could do, the different fabrics you could choose. I just hope it inspires you. Thanks so much for hanging out. Y'all have a great day. Bye.